I want to try to show you something here that'll help you people that, like me, that get frustrated with a toilet that doesn't want to flush. I got my butt chewed out by the old lady yesterday, and that's why I decided to make this video to show how it's done. First of all, this is just a regular old coat hanger. I just took my pliers, got down on it and went around and made a good, this coat hanger is pretty stiff. So I scratched it around and then just bent it over and got this part off of it. And I want to show you, I'm going to flush that paper and show that it doesn't want to flush. That's all I get out of it. I'm going to wait a minute. It takes 7 to 8 to 10 times to get it, and it'll finally go. But here's what I'm going to do. This is the way to do it with using no chemicals. And that's especially good if you have a septic system. Up under here, you have little holes. Water comes down to help give it a push to carry out. They get stopped up. What I'm going to do is go around and clean them out. They're about this far apart from each other. You see the crud coming out. Just run it up in there. See the stuff coming out? That's what's plugging it up. And you feel for the hose. Make sure you get them all. Okay. There's one that stopped completely up. I had to push hard on it and work it back and forth to get it to where I could even do it. But you want to get every hole that you can. Just run your finger around there and feel for it. I hate that it takes so long to go all around in here, but I don't have the ability or know how to shut the camera off and come back after I do it, because I don't know how you splice a video, the two halves of it, and make one video. It won't take long. I'm almost halfway through. But just that crud along right there shows you that the hole is stopped up. Here's another one that's completely stopped up. Now I got it open. I went about 3/4 of the way around. Bad thing about using chemicals, if your system is working good, you start using these different chemicals and even Clorox and things like that, you know, it's made to kill germs, And you have to understand it's germs that make a septic system work. These germs eat and act, bacteria, they act upon the things in your septic system to make it work. I'm almost done here, got just a couple to go. Okay, there's one other thing now. You have another hole right down here that shoots this way. As water comes down and gives it a head start. You can take something, in this case, it's fine. Now, if I'm right, when I flush it, it should flush. Let me throw some paper in there to make it easier to see. Let's try it. Still didn't flush. I don't understand why, but let's try it again. Give it a second here to fill up with water. We're going to find out what's going on, why that didn't flush. Evidently I have another problem, which may be the water level in the tank. Okay, we're going to see now. There she goes. We're going to try it again. It should flush. I think that first time there when it didn't flush, I had let some of the water out of the tank and it didn't have enough. But that should let it flush every time. We're letting it fill up right now, so we can see it again if it's gonna flush. Be just a minute here. I know this gets really frustrating. It's not so much for you as it is for your friends that come over and visit you. They don't want you to see what they left behind, and they stay in here an extra 5 or 10 minutes, keep flushing and flushing, so you won't see what they left behind. Gets a little embarrassing for them. Okay, here we go. Works great. And like I say, not a chemical use of any kind. And I've had this work for me every time. I couldn't understand a while ago why it didn't flush that one time, but I figured that I must have let some of the water out. It didn't fill up completely. I'm going to do it one more time just to show that it will flush every time now. Be about another 30 seconds or less. And this way the old lady's off my butt too. Makes things easier for me. I score points when I fix little things like this around the house, and then I can take it easy for the rest of the day. Next day, she finds something else, and then I have to fix it to keep her off my butt. Okay, just a second here. We're gonna try it again. There it comes. Perfect. see for yourself that it does work. And if you want to watch it just a minute longer, I'll do it again. That's 3 in a row. But I guarantee you that does solve the problem. These little holes that are up in there all around, the purpose of them is to send the water. There's a gooseneck back here that keeps your water level, and any more water level higher than that causes it to start running down, and it kind of acts as a vacuum and pulls the rest of the water. But this is about the size of those holes. Okay, just a second, we're going to do it again. I hope this helps you with solving your problem, especially the part not having to use chemicals, and the fact that it does definitely work. And if it has been of help to you, I would like for you to click on the thumbs up. Every one that I get shows me that it was of help to someone and worth the time putting on there.